Hi guys, random video today, along with the other random video earlier. I decided that I would talk about feminism and how I think feminism is complete bullshit. And I don't understand how the hell is there a whole study on feminism. Uh, to me, the reality is, for feminists, is just an excuse to do the immature bullshit that men get to do. So let me put it down like the way I think is the way it actually is. Uh, women can't do what men do. Like, I mean, there are plenty of things that women do that men can do, as far as job wise and responsibility wise and all of that. The immaturity stuff is what women don't necessarily need to do because men do it because they're stupid. Okay, no offense to the men out there, and I guess no offense to the women out there who already do it, but the reality is, you know, why be jealous of the man who gets to fuck around and get drunk and stuff just because you can't do it? Like, men do these things because they're retarded and they have all this energy and all this hormones and they have absolutely no idea what they're doing until at some point around their 30s somehow science, somehow they slow down and then realize, I want to settle down and become a family man. For women, that happens a whole lot earlier for us. We don't have that time where necessarily we want to fuck around or anything like that. I mean, women for centuries have been holding the home down and taking care of our husbands and stuff like that. And is that wrong? Like, what makes it less? How are we less of a woman if we do that? I mean, I don't necessarily think I'm less of a woman. I take care of my son. I may have not had gone to college like all the other girls that I know, but it doesn't make me less of a woman. Of course, getting an education would be good, and I'm not saying it's not. I'm saying that women can do the things that men do. I'm just saying that as far as the immaturity thing goes, it's not very becoming on women. I mean, what does it? I mean, really, what does that mean? Like, that when women say that they're feminists to this day, does that mean that they give themselves the ticket to fuck around with whoever they want? I mean, if that's the truth, okay, then go ahead, do it. Godspeed, do it. But don't say that you're more of a woman because you screw around with 100 guys while other women have maybe just screwed around with maybe just one husband, and that's actually good for them. I just think this whole feminist age is a whole bunch of bullshit because the reality is, at the end of the day, when this whole feminist thing era ends for women, then they find themselves around 30 or 40, sorry, about 40 years old or 50 years old without a husband and without children and without a family, just because they insist on being feminists, someone fighting for their feminine rights, even though I'm gonna throw in a little bit of religion there. Even though God put men and women on earth to be together and recreate families. Uh, it just seems a little bit out there for me that anybody would think anything other than that, and that they would have a whole study for it in colleges and all of that. I mean, of course, it's great to celebrate our femininity, our the fact that we are women. We can celebrate that every day. But we don't necessarily have to feel like, say, like men suck, or I mean, sure, plenty of men suck. Sure they do, but then plenty of women suck also. So we don't have to, push put men down or just so we could feel higher, or uh, do stupid shit that men do just so we can feel to be on the same level. We're never gonna be there. We're not. It's just not. It's just the way it is. Maybe it's a double standard, but it's a double standard for a reason. Because women are smart enough and responsible enough to hold down a family and to take care of everybody because we were made for that. We were made to be mothers, and we were made to take care and love everybody, and that's why we're such loving creatures. Men, on the other hand, I guess I don't know how to quite describe guys, other than, earlier on in their lives they're really big idiots, and then, no offense, and then later on they grow up to be these responsible men who take care of their families, take care of their wives and everything like that. And yet, how many men are, celebrating their masculinity by letting their women do all the work? By winning the bread and then taking care of the house. I don't know too many men who do that, and I would think it would be really stupid if men decided to have an era such as that, just you know, just because. Anyway, I said my piece, but yeah, I think women who are mothers and wives and everything like that, don't let other women push you down or put you down because you decide to live your life accordingly, uh, especially in the way that we were meant to. Uh, Later on, some of these women who consider themselves to be feminists are gonna find themselves alone, without a husband or without girlfriend or whatever their sexual pick is, or and without children. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you don't like this video, you can kiss my ass. Other than that, like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think. But this is just my thoughts, and I'm just expressing my opinion. This is America, land of free speech. So, alright then, have a good night. Bye.